Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your hostess, your MC, for about the next hour or so while we sit and gab, do some show and share, maybe even lay down some drills. So, today is Saturday, the 3rd of January, 2026. The time is 4:47 a.m. here in still dark, stormy Salem, Oregon. Yeah, we got rain, and it's around, I would say, 45 degrees out there without the wind chill. Okay, so I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee beside me, and it's in my mug that says, all you need is love and a dog. And you probably can't see that. Now, also in the fireplace, I still have the same wax melt as what I've been doing. What was the name of that? Home for the Holidays. Yeah, I'm still doing that same wax square as before. Boy, those last a long time. All right, so let me begin by saying, you know, I've been having all these video problems, and David came over yesterday, and he actually put a different program on my phone and on my Chromebook and all that. I think I've got that situated, but I noticed this morning when I went to start to do the video, how I usually do my videos, I was having some issues. So I'm having to do it just off my phone. So yeah, there may be some craziness in here. So, okay, so just so you know. Okay, so then this morning, okay, it's weekend retreat for me, and I try to pick out canvases, smaller canvases, that were gifted to me to do my weekend retreat. And I mentioned, you know, it's the year of the horse, so I wanted to do a horse video. So I went through my gifts, and I couldn't find anything that had a horse to it. So I had to use my imagination. Now this was gifted to me from Yvette for my birthday. And it's Diamond Dots, and it's called Winding Road. And I think a few of you have done this, and I just thought it was so beautiful. And she did gift it to me. So here's what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not for sure if that's backwards, upside down. I think it's backwards. But anyway, I decided that would be the canvas that I would do. And in my imagination, if you look at this, and maybe if I do it upside down like that, let me see. There we go. Okay, well, you get the gist of this. But I thought, you know, I need to start with a place to put Ormond and Arnie. So let's get a house built and pretty background and all that. So that's what I'm doing. And I did lay down some drills this morning on this. And I do have another story that goes with this. So let me just show this to you. These colors are stunning. Oh my goodness. There's 35 colors in this. And the size, I'm sure it tells me. Oh, here we go. 35.5 by 28 centimeters. And you know, I have just been chomping at the bits to use my new cover sheets that were gifted to me. from a few of you. And I have to apologize. So I was gifted, all right, what did I do with them? They were right here. I've got a mess on my desk because I just got so much to talk about. There they are. So I was gifted some cover sheets, and I believe it was this one. Can you see that? That was on top. I thought all the cover sheets were going to be that. No, no, no. They were all different kinds of cover sheets. So look at that. Yeah, and there's still some other ones in here that I haven't used on this one. So these, let me get these out here just one moment. Okay, so see all those? So I am just going to open this because I didn't open them. I thought, oh, they're all the same. And maybe some of them are. I don't know. Well, this says blue butterfly. Yeah, so those are all the same. Let's look at the elephant one. No, the elephant one, oh wait. Yeah, those are all elephants, okay? Maybe it was just this pack. You know, I decided to open these up, and oh my gosh, what a surprise this morning. It's like, whoa. Okay, let's see these. Okay, those are all the same. And then we got, sorry, I can't see what I'm showing you there, so I apologize. So hopefully you're seeing things. Okay, these, okay, those all look about the same. Okay, so it was just this pack. How exciting. All right, let me put these back in. Yeah, I was a shockaroo when I opened these. Okay. All right, then the next thing is, you know, we started bingo in here. So I have my bingo cards here. Now, I don't have any animals that I remember in this diamond painting, so there's nothing there that I can put in there. All right, so the next page is Variety, Colors of the Rainbow, Love is in the Air. I could do Flower Power on this one. I could do Village, Theme of the Month, Spring Fling, because, well, yeah, I could do Spring Fling on that. I could do a landscape, although I'm not going to use that on this one. All right. Then we have the outdoor, River, Mountains, Rainbow, Wildlife, Clouds, Down on the Farm. Yeah, there's a lot I could use for this. And I could double dip on these. And then the challenge card. Put them on there. Let's see. I definitely have 3 10s in this, I think. I'll have to do a conversion on this. 60. This has a lot of confetti, so right now there's no color blocking. Snack size, 13, nope. It could be a retail because this did come, well, I'm not really for sure where she got it. Yeah, so what's on the other side? Holidays. I don't think this would be a holiday. So there are a couple choices that I have on my bingo card that I could use for this. Okay, so, all right, so we discussed all that. I have a lot to jibber jabber about. Okay, close your eyes. I'm going to turn on the light. There we go. So I did get out this kind of pinkish Diamond Art Club tray. And I got this pin out. I haven't used it for a while, so I'm using it. And I'm using my clear wax from Diamond Art Club. Let me take some coffee. Yeah, this has 35 colors, so I did bring out this larger suitcase, and I actually got this from a giveaway from Add More Zest, and it's got 60 trays or 60 bottles to it. Yeah, because I had 35 colors. So I did put the little stickers on the inside, and then I was able to use my marker, the permanent marker, and I go by numbers. So I was able to do that. See how it shows up so clear on there doing that? Yeah, so, all right, so got that beside me. All right, so now you know about the canvas and all that. So Yvette, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm finally doing this. I just thought this was such a beautiful canvas, and yeah, she sent it to me. So I think I'll do the V's, which is 32. Yeah, this has very beautiful colors, and the drills are good, and all that good stuff. So I am feeling better. Yeah, this whole thing with the lives and all the issues that I've been having, and you know, just some other things that have been going on the last couple weeks. I think I just crashed and burned. For the most part, I do try to stay as positive as what I can, but you know, some things I'm just like everybody else. Some things just get to me, and I am an overthinker, and I analyze things to death. I know when I was working, being an insurance investigator, I mean, you have to kind of, in your brain, do all scenarios of what maybe, you know, happened in an accident or whatever. But then, I mean, you know, there's other factors in the job and whatnot, but that was always, every time I had my reviews, always said, Linda, you're an overthinker. Don't overthink things. You have to sometimes just make a decision and stand by it. You know, it's kind of your gut feeling or whatever. And not so much in how it had nothing to do with how do I say this? Had nothing to do with figuring out how an accident happened, or that it was mostly with cases that somebody was suing somebody, you know, type of thing, and you had to go to court and all that. And I just overthought every single scenario that they could throw at me, or things went to arbitration, that type of thing. I guess, you know, you have to stand by your decision and move on, and not back down from what you found out. I know that makes absolutely no sense, and I don't know how to explain it, and I have tried really hard since I left that life behind me, not to try to overthink things, but it still creeps in, and it will stress me out. But yeah, I'm still, and I am a person that I try not to hurt people's feelings, and I try to be mindful of others. I'm not a vengeful person. And yeah, I'm going to go up on this canvas. I'm going to take that off and move to the next square. I'm doing, these are a little bit smaller squares right now. 30. And because there is, I mean, there's a lot of blocking in this, but there's a lot of confetti with it too, so. I think I'm going to move my camera just a tad that way. Yeah, anyway, I know I have been sleeping an awful lot, and that's one indication that I'm overloaded. So, yeah. So anyway, back to my issues. So apparently there was some issues with our internet stuff, and my son was on the phone with our internet provider. Now keep in mind, I live out in the boonies. We do not have a lot of choices of who we use for our internet, and yeah, it's crazy pants. But who we're with now is actually better than the other three that we have tried. And one of the issues here is that we're in tree country, and the signal cannot get over the trees and whatnot, you know, to the tower or whatever. It's not a straight shot. And so with the company that we're with now, they actually put their signal box is up in one of the trees across the street. And mean, it's a huge, tall tree. They had to get an arborist out and to put it in a tree. And oh my gosh, I tell you, it is just weird. But Comcast is, I think, going to be out here, which we are just waiting for the day, because as soon as that happens, yeah, we'll be switching. Comcast here is my experience, and I was with Comcast from the very beginning of when they put the stuff in, and I really didn't have any issues with Comcast. So yeah, but anyway, come to find out, and believe me, I'm not an expert in all of this, but you have an IEP address apparently, and part of the issue was the IEP address, and for some reason it was using the IEP address for the internet company. It was switching back and forth, and or something, I don't know. Well, anyway, they went in and got that address out, and then David was able to put in the IEP thing, which, you're getting out of my, well, it doesn't take much to get out of my comfort zone on this, but anyway, so David's been working on the internet issues. Well, then, he's been trying to help me with this live thing that's not working for some reason all of a sudden. And V had contacted me and said, let me try to get you into StreamYard. And, well, that worked, but then it didn't work. When we did the live, because it worked for about, what was it when we were on live, 40 minutes? And then it just decided it wanted to spin, it wanted to end, all this stuff. Now, keep in mind, everybody has a different setup. They have different equipment. They have, you know, so what may work for one person may not work for another. And so anyway, I talked to my son and I told him, I said, okay, V's been trying to help me with StreamYard. And he said, well, I don't use StreamYard when I do my TikTok, because he's a TikToker. And he said, but let me look into it. Let me see what this is all about. Now, David does a lot of research on different internet stuff, streaming stuff, and all that. And he's got a good setup. He doesn't have the issues that I have over here. So yesterday he came over and he said, listen, StreamYard is not for you. And he said, but I use this other program, and he said, it's simpler, it does more, you don't have to worry about doing their, on StreamYard, if you do the free version, you only get 20 hours of streaming, and then you have to pay for it. And he said, this one is free, unlimited hours, you don't have to worry about anything. And he said, and it's a simple program. So he came over and he got that all set up. And of course, then we had to go in and do lives to see if it was going to work or not. And I must say, Mama D and Levi, thank you, thank you, thank you. What troopers. Those two were with us through all the testings, and we would do something, and then, you know, you'd have to end the live, tweak a few things, go back into live, tweak a few things. Yeah. So I don't know how many we did. What do you think? I mean, it must have been 6 or 7 of them. And they kept coming back into the live and, you know, telling us, yeah, we can hear you. Yes, we can see. You know, no, now it's black. Oh, so thank you so much. That was great. I do appreciate both of you. Every single one. You were helping us out. We did have a few other people, you know, that popped in and out, but I think they were, it's like, oh my gosh, we're not going to keep going in and out of lives, which I don't blame them. But those two stuck with it. Oh my gosh. It kind of made it fun having them there, and David was talking to him, and, you know, hi Levi, hi Mama D. Oh my goodness. So then when we got it set up, and then of course I had to do a practice, which I'll probably forget. I'm going to try to do another practice today. So you will see me pop in doing a test run. See if I remember everything that I'm supposed to do. I mean, it's not a lot of steps. It's just different of how, you know, you do the live. And then he took me off of Wi-Fi and just put me on our, whatever is on the phone, because we have unlimited use. So, yeah, but the exciting part on this new program that I'm going to be on is I can zoom in and out with that. And I think that's pretty cool. Of course, I have to practice with it, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Because I couldn't do that with how I was doing it before. So, but yeah, that'll take me some practice to get used to that. But, yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And so I am feeling better. I'm trying to get back to, you know, I have to count my blessings. You have to think about the small stuff. You know, don't sweat the small stuff. As that book title that was popular years ago. I don't know if it's still popular or not, but yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Just count your blessings every day. And I have to say, I wasn't doing that yesterday or the day before. Talk the talk, Linda. Don't talk about it and not do it. You know, it's important that, I mean, I can blink and change my mind about stuff, but not that. If I'm going to tell you, count your blessings every day, no matter how small, and then I don't do it, and I get crazy pants, yeah, I don't want to be the person, do as I say and not as I do. So, but And the village is very important to me. It's very important. It's a big thing in my life. And that may sound crazy to some people, but it's my stress reliever. I thoroughly look forward to doing whipping chats every day. I look forward to doing lives and talking with all of you and seeing what all of you are up to. It tickles me that we have the show and share, we have the gab session, all of that. And everybody has different things in their life that are important. But it's one thing that I really, really, really count in my blessings. And I have to remember that to be on YouTube, you need to be thick-skinned. And sometimes you have to let things go and not let things get to me and not... I think I'm a very sensitive person. And yeah, so... And not that anybody here in the village, I'm not talking about anybody in our village. It's just other YouTube things that go on. Because there are some people that are you know, you don't know why they do what they do or say what they say. It's just like, I have somebody that goes in, I get 1 thumbs down on most of my videos. I don't know who it is, you know, they don't let you know. But it just shocks me that it's like, why would that person go in and do a thumbs down? Yeah, I don't get it. And sometimes, you know, especially my Ellie videos, you're giving it a thumbs down. I think Ellie's cute. Or some, you know, and it, like I said, it's nobody in the village, it's just some random person. Or they'll make a random comment. Believe me, I delete those. I don't want to see them. But it can get to you. Yeah, so today what I'm going to do on my to-do list, first on the to-do list is V's Live. There will be no surprises because I was going to do a live with her, but now I don't have the StreamYard. I got something better. I'm happy about that. Well, I consider it better. Oh, my son is so good. I love him to death. He watches out for his mama. He's so calm, cool, collected. He said, Mom, what you experience on YouTube is nothing compared to being on TikTok. Oh, I guess TikTok can be vicious over there. I'm not a TikToker, so I don't know, but it's like, wow, are you kidding me? He says, oh, the hateful stuff that goes on over there. And on TikTok, apparently, people just report you for the stupidest stuff. And I don't know, apparently TikTok doesn't care as long as you're being reported. Yeah, you get nasty grams from them. Oh my gosh, I don't know, some of the things he's told me is like, are you kidding me? Wow. I'm glad I'm not a TikToker. But he's in the gaming thing now. He used to do a TikTok. I can't even tell you, but it wasn't gaming. It was more socialization. And he said the problem is that these young kids come in and start doing stuff, and then your channel gets reported. I mean, it's out of your control. And yeah. So then he went to a gaming thing, so platform, and he's actually, for one company, he's actually like a moderator, and one of many, because they need lots and to be in there, and he has the power to kick them out and do all that stuff. So make it safe for everybody. So anyway, today on my little to-do list, I want to talk about my Lorenz. I need to figure out my game plan for that and get my cover sheets on it. So I haven't done that because I wanted to experience doing those perforated things, and I'm still working on the bottom part of it, but I do need to unroll it and have a game plan, because I do want to finish it in the 2 months that they're giving us. And that's just me. You don't have to finish it, but I want to, and I'm enjoying it immensely. And it keeps me more focused on completing canvases. And I'm not a whip person. I don't have a whip parade, but I do have the Lorenz event going. I have my year-long Nikki going, and then my weekend retreat. So I have 3 going right now, which is, I think, very doable for me. And I just have to figure out my Lorenz and have a game plan for it, because I haven't done that yet. Mainly because I did want to experience, like I said, the perforated. And I really like these cover sheets. That makes me happy. So yeah, I'm going to be ripping those babies off today and putting on my cover sheets and giving myself a game plan. But that is for me. I like to set myself a goal, a reasonable goal, and do that. And I enjoy doing canvases with all of you, and I know there's quite a few of us doing the Lorenz event. I enjoy doing canvases with others on here. So and we always have so much different, well, I don't want to say so much because we don't, but, you know, we got our bingo cards. We have our weekend retreats, and then we have our events, which I think is, for me, very doable. So, and then tomorrow morning, hopefully, we have a live, and that is not really going to be diamond painting. It's going to be our reminiscing of the village and what happened in 2026. As you know, we were supposed to do that on New Year's Day. However, because I was having problems, that didn't happen. So it's just rescheduled, and we're doing it tomorrow. So I hope everybody can come in and join us on that. And if you're new, you'll be able to get some history of the village, because I'm sure we'll have people in here who have been with the village for quite a while. And I kind of want to, I don't want to go back and look at things right now, because I want to experience it with all of you, so we can go through the big notebook, the little notebooks, and I can go in and look at past videos to see if anybody knows when we actually started the village. So, and how it started and all that. So, yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. But that'll give some of you that are maybe new or have only been here, you know, shorter amount of times, the history behind our little village in here and what we used to do, which some of it has gone by the wayside. We've made great strides in changing it up and all that. But we started our village, and we got the village built and did a lot of little fun things, and then we've added along the way. And the village, I think, is only a year and a half, 2 years old. I can't remember. So yeah. I'm sure your guys' memory's better than mine. But I have to tell you, since we started this village, that's what really took off for me here in the diamond painting world. And you guys have experienced a lot of the changes, and doing lives. We started our first live here in the village, and then our calendars, our weekend retreats, all that stuff. Yeah, it's just evolved into what it is today, which is me sharing the channel with all of you. I'm just the hostess. I'm just the MC sometimes. And then we added Julie in. She comes over and does her unboxings. And one of these days, we may have to have a live with Julie. And, yeah, just have her come over and do a live. But I think we did that one time. We were doing something. I can't remember what it was now. And she was on the live. So, yeah, so I don't know. I guess that really bummed me out, that whole thing during New Year's Eve and New Year's morning. I was very disappointed. So, but hopefully we're going to get her done. And I've probably been chattering on here for, I don't know, because now I don't have my clock thing anymore. At least a half an hour. Let me just finish up these pluses. Oh, there's one. Okay, so let's go over to our show and share. Thanks for listening to me. I have a lot to jibber jabber about. Okay, and thanks, V. Yeah, I've been on the phone with V a lot the last few days. But I do enjoy chit-chatting with her on the phone. That's always a good time. I love my V. Alright, we're going to turn off that. And bear with me because I have a different setup here and I really can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. Alright. Ellen is first. Okay. Alright, Ellen is from the Netherlands, and for some reason, her system decided it wanted to not convert to English. And so, this is what she's saying. Hi, Granny. It was a response to my mail before because autocorrect was getting Dutch words, but I am now doing another whip because I have baked some Dutch New Year. It says theater. And my father-in-law had an appointment at the hospital and he was admitted to the hospital for a while. He is very sick, so I'm staying with this old dog. Okay, now, I think I did read that. She said, have a happy new year all. I was so much loving the sticker by number books that I bought them, and I loved everything I saw in the show and tell. And all right, so one moment. Unfortunately, my reader is not, oh, there we go. There it came up. Okay. One moment, please. Now, I'm going to assume these are her stickers. Oops. Yeah. Whimsical. You may be seeing this the wrong direction. I apologize for that. Sticker by number. Whimsical Wonders. Yeah, I'm going to have to get those out. Believe me, I haven't started them yet. Because I wanted to do them on here. So, we are going to be doing that. Okay, and this is from Tammy M. She says, good afternoon, Granny and fellow villagers. I finished this Amazon painting a couple of days ago. Being retired, it will help to know what day it is. Happy New Year, everyone. Now, I actually did one of these too a while back. Come on. For some reason it's, I don't know if it's lagging. There we go. All right. So, is that upside down to you guys? Yeah, I got to have David over to help me with this, because my yeah, the screen changed on my other screen thing. Okay, up next is Jill. She says, sorry if it's upside down. I have no clue. She says, dear lazy retired granny and villagers, I didn't understand the concept of the bingo card challenge until I looked it up, where a diamond painter, I'm sorry, I forget who to credit, explained it clearly to me. Then I got super excited and looked for bingo templates online. I ended up paying $6 stupid on this one. That was easy to do. I chose topics of paintings that I hope to get to this year. Some I'll be able to mark off more than one box, I hope. I'm really excited for the challenge. The diamond painting I had to have was a FOMO picture. I really wanted to get it in the Diamond Art Club 25% off offering. I love this picture and it will fill the Spring and Bird Bingo Challenge. Happy New Year to all. Jill from Saskatchewan. That's really beautiful. Yep, I saw that on Diamond Art Club. That's beautiful. Okay, Julie. S is up next, and she says, my unboxing of Warm Paws. What is this picture? Good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. If you saw my unboxing video of Warm Paws, you may have heard me go off on a tangent of my sister and I doing a glamour shot pic together as a devil and angel. Just thought I'd share it with you. Oh, okay. It's definitely a blast from the past. Hope it gave you a good giggle. Hugs to you, pets to Ellie. Have a perfect day, Julie S. Oh my goodness. You know, now I gotta look at this closer. Of course you're the angel, Julie. Oh, that is great. Thanks for sharing that. You know, we may have to save that one. Okay, up next is Jess. Okay. And she says, "Hi, Granny, Ellie, and villagers. Done with the gnomes. First couple boxes marked off the village bingo in the holidays card for New Year's Day. I say B1 in the holiday card for New Year's Day, and N12 on the challenge card, oldest whip. I am also banging out my first few entries for Smash in the Specials 12 with Mindy. By the way, I'll be counting each calendar as one big project once they are complete. My big canvases will be started later this weekend because I will be away for a couple days. Next week, I'll be working on the rotation of the 4 bigger canvases. The Lorenz, the big Sam Park landscape, the Alice kit, and Starshine Snowman. Plus, I will be back to curriculum, sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Work with my 9th grader, so I will be busy. That's how I like it. Trying to enjoy the last few days of Christmas break. Have a great weekend. Hugs from Jess Diamond Paints. You go, girl. I know you like to be busy. Oh, you're doing the same one I am. Wonderful. Yeah, Jess is, and some of us are like that. We like to have canvases are going. It's our happy place to lay down drills. And Dari says, Granny, I saw the new releases from DAC for tomorrow morning. They have a Highland cow in a pink bathtub. Also, let Julie know they have a beautiful cat painting with 2 black cats. Sorry, inside joke. Just thought I would let you know. Cat Hair and Chaos is showing them. Have a great night. Yeah, that cat painting, if you haven't seen it, go in and take a look at it. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. And I did see the Highland cow. However, this is the year of the horse. And imaginations. Okay, I think that is. But yeah, they do have a canvas in the new release today that I may get it. I'm curious. Now, was it oh, I can't remember. Oh, now I gotta look it up. It is, no, it wouldn't be on there. It's on their Facebook page. Let's see. It's the last one that they showed. And the sneak peek. And Rose Trellis Inn by Randall Spangler. Yeah, I like that one. It's got the rose-colored house. Well, they say plummy red paint with white gingerbread accents. But in the picture, it almost looks like a rose pink to me. At least it's not a purple people eater. And Julie yesterday, when I talked to her on the phone, she said, did you see this one? And she said, well, she sent me a text on it, and then we talked on the phone, and oh man, I think that one is our Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove. And the sign out front of that inn, it says Rose Trellis Inn. But it's got the old people sitting on the porch. It's got a kitty. It's got the 3-story house, the chimney. It's got the stone walkway. It's even got a unicorn. B, it's got a unicorn. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that'll sell out or not. So, but I'm sure it'll go back into restock. All right, so I need to put you on pause because I forgot to take the garbage can out, and I need to do that really quick. So let's see if I know how to do this. Okay, hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I am back. Okay, so I got the trash out, and then Ellie had to follow me out, and then she did her stuff. So, okay, so let's see what we're chitter-chattering about today. Okay, first up is going to be the Whip and Chat, and Julie says, you are way more patient than I am. I opened it up, saw how small those pieces were, and thought, oh, a stocking stuffer for Sophia. And what she's talking about is this that I showed before. Yeah, the pieces are super duper small. She says, there is no way I could put mine together, LOL. You are awesome, and we love you just the way you are. Please don't let other people get you down. Don't give them the power over you. You are a strong, beautiful, generous, loving person. I will gladly meet up any person with any individual who says differently. Oh, Julie, you're so funny. And we can discuss our differences of opinion in the parking lot. On a happier, less violent note, love the paintings, Diane, and oh my gosh, the kitties. The pic of the black one hugging the striped one, I dream of my cats getting along that well. I have that Studio Delight camp scene diamond painting from Hobby Lobby. Plan on doing it on my vacation destination for bingo. I look forward to seeing it done. Yeah, this is gorgeous when it's done. So if you guys did this, one of you or two of you or however many, yeah, show it in the emails, because it's gorgeous when it's done. And it's not, how do I say this? Yeah, from what you said, yeah, people can, sometimes, just say and do unkind things, but I shouldn't let it get to me. But thank you, Julie. I know you got my back, girl. You got me. Jules, Granny, I know it is so frustrating to have those issues with your recordings, but hang in there. I have faith that you will get it fixed eventually with your specialist tech helpers. LOL. Also, I love the idea of doing a sticker book one day a week. Yeah, that's going to be coming in. I have several, so I will join you. And I also have word search. Diane, wow. The paintings are stunning and beautiful cross-stitching too. Very happy to see the cat safe and warm in a loving home. Joan, nice finish. I can't wait to do mine. Yeah, I got to decide what day of the week to do those. Yeah, we will see. Let me think on that. Jess, your mini Lego wreath turned out awesome, Granny. I agree. The pieces are so small. I used tweezers to get mine together. I put mini Legos in the kids' stockings. My daughter built hers right away. It was a bear. So cute. The boys haven't gotten to theirs yet. When I put Christmas stuff away, I couldn't bear to put them in the Christmas bins. I placed 3 that we have assembled in my china cabinet. I know, mine is right here. It's in the box right now, but yeah. I have some things that need to go on the shelves. My Christmas tree that was gifted to me, that will not be put away. I have a few other little odds and ends here. Here's my Christmas tree. It's still beside me. Yeah, I'm going to put that on the shelf so it doesn't get broken. Ooh, which reminds me, or I did label it. I always label the bottom of things, and then I don't forget who gifted it to me. Let's see. Graham's wonderful paintings, Diane. Ellen, prayers for your father-in-law and you. Great finishes, everyone. Wait. Oh, no. Cat stickers? Oh, boy. I know. I need... Oh, you know what? Note to self. I got to write this down because I want to go on Amazon and I need to get some sticker books. And I also want to get some big rollers. Now that I know what those rollers are to roll up the canvases, I want to get some bigger ones. So, Julie, I might have to give you a call to, you know, tell me which ones to get. Dari says, Peggy, I love the wreath. Oh, wasn't that gorgeous? Still have to hear from her. I think she made that herself. And Leanne, who was also in the test live yesterday. Thanks for stopping by, Leanne. She says, Peggy B, lovely kitty pics. Thanks for sharing. And Ellen said, I'm 12:54 in the video, and I want to say this to you, Granny. You are doing your best that you can, and we think that it is wonderful. But don't be so hard on yourself. Have grace. You are so patient with us. Do that with yourself, too. You are human. We must learn things. Take your time with it. I think that you are doing great. I am horrible with this stuff, but you learned so much already. So now I am going to watch further the video. I am further now in the video, LOL. Diane, that is so beautiful, your paintings. You are an artist. Do something with it. Cross stitch is not my thing to do. I get very frustrated with it. My grandmother took the time to teach it to me. It was a flop. 3 years ago, I bought a cross-stitch pillow so beautiful and an easy beginner piece. I threw it away. It gave me nightmares. I love to see that you can do it so beautifully. Yeah, I agree, Ellen. I'm that way. I don't cross-stitch either. But I'm that way with crochet. I cannot crochet to save my life. I just don't get it. Margie, wow, Diane, great images. Move over, Mr. Pinson. LOL. I agree. Ellen, thoughts and prayers for your father-in-law. Great show and share. And AKA Diane said, I tried at one time to sell a couple. A furniture store put them up for sale. They wanted way too much for them, and they didn't sell. Wow. Well, now they would. Give it another go, girl. Dari, Granny, I hope Ellie didn't get sick after she ate your divinity candy. Your reaction was shock during Julie's unboxing. Hugs to you and Ellie. Yeah, she's fine. And if you go back and watch my videos, I do give updates on all that drama. Oh my gosh. Miss Bell. Hey there, lazy retired granny. How you doing? No, or how you doing? Technology, technology, technology. Everybody has problems. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's going to be okay. Remember, you are dealing with a machine. I haven't figured out our stove yet. You sound like you are a little under the weather. I hope you're not getting sick. No, I think it was just overwhelmness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Mary, first of all, Diane, you are an artist. Those paintings are gorgeous. Such beautiful finishes and pictures from everyone. I want to get in on this sticker book craze too. Yeah. We started something new here. Guess I'll check Amazon first. Any other tips on where I might find them would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, everyone, for sharing all your pictures. This was a great whip and chat. And Connie, or AKA Diane, said, thank you so much. You know, because I'm new to this sticker thing, we'll have to wait for others to tell us if there's other places to look. Yeah, I'm going to go on Amazon and see what's in there. Yeah, I'm so excited to do the stickers and the that other book that I got too. Yeah. All right, let's see what else is in here. Okay, this is Julie. Diamond Art Club Unboxing Haul. Vicky from Southeast PA is going to weigh in on this gab session. She says, Ellie is a naughty doggy. But very happy it didn't cause any problems. Glad it wasn't chocolate. I know. Julie, the cat schemes is, of course, my favorite, being a cat lover. And having and doing lots of kitty canvases myself. Wish I had gotten it, but we're happy to see you do it. Oh my gosh. Jess, lovely paintings, Julie. Congrats on winning the mystery box roulette game. I have to admit, I giggled at Granny's outburst. I'm sure Ellie enjoyed her special bed cookies. Oh my gosh, you know, we can laugh about it now, but oh my gosh, Ellie. what really made it kind of weird is that when Julie came over to do the unboxing, that she was so excited about that cat canvas. And of course, she does the buildup of it, you know, and then that had to happen right in the middle of all of that, or at the beginning of it. It's like, oh my goodness. But she pulled it off good. All right, and then another unboxing from Julie from Diamond Art Club. Susan D said, Marilyn Kazanoff has become a favorite artist of mine. I have cat art in my notifications list, and Alice was my last purchase in 2025. Okay, that is the end of our gap session. And I forgot to do something. Hold on. You know, in yesterday's Whip and Chat, I brought out that new card from Yvette. And that's how I end my chat here with you guys. But I'm going back to this one. And it's probably upside down. Got to get this fixed. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I need to get this started, and it's 6:14 now. And I need to start this so I can be in these live. I'm looking forward to it, as always. So, as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. Note to self, read this several times. Have a blessed day. Be blessed. Give blessings. And you know what? I will jibber jabber with you later.